Beloved, pause right here, don't move your eyes, don't let your heart drift, because this very second heaven is leaning in closer to your name. You have been waiting, not just days, not just months, but for what feels like lifetimes, for a shift so great that it shakes the dust off your destiny. And now the whisper of God is breaking through the walls of delay, saying softly yet firmly, in moments, your miracle will be released. Stay with me, because what you are hearing now is not coincidence, it is alignment, it is divine orchestration, it is the very hand of eternity brushing against your waiting heart. You've been carrying questions in the silence, asking when will things change, when will the tide turn, when will the breakthrough finally appear? And though you couldn't always see it, heaven was arranging things behind the veil, preparing your path, stirring the unseen winds that carry wealth, opportunity, and divine favor into your atmosphere. Today, that unseen work becomes visible. Today the whisper becomes a roar. Today the declaration becomes a manifestation. And this moment, right here, right now, is why your spirit couldn't scroll past, why your eyes couldn't look away, because destiny has an appointment with your soul. Listen closely, this is not an ordinary word, this is not a passing sound. This is the echo of every tear you've cried being answered. This is the weight of every prayer you've lifted being acknowledged. This is the holy shift that changes the rhythm of your finances, the tempo of your opportunities, the direction of your tomorrow. God says, you've been waiting, but waiting has not been wasted. Every delay was preparing the stage. Every silence was building the thunder. Every pause was setting the spotlight for this very moment. Now the release comes. Now the miracle is stepping forward. Stay here. Don't even blink too long, because the next words carry fire. You have been feeling like doors were locked, like opportunities were always one step away, like everyone else got the yes while you kept hearing no. But heaven says, those no's were divine redirections. They weren't denials. They were delays designed to align you with the exact place where the blessing wouldn't just touch you, it would overflow, expand, and multiply through you. This shift isn't about survival anymore. This is about overflow. This is about stepping into a season where not only are your needs met, but your dreams are funded, your visions are resourced, your hands are empowered to give, to build, to rise beyond what anyone thought possible. Can you feel it? The air itself around you is different right now. There is a stirring. There is a quickening. There is a holy acceleration that says, what took years before will now take months, what took months will now take weeks, what took weeks will now take days. The whisper of God says, in moments. Not in decades, not in distant futures, but in moments, your miracle will be released. And when God speaks moments, He collapses time, He bends reality, He shifts what was lined against you and turns it to stand beside you. What once resisted you will now assist you. What once ignored you will now pursue you. What once overlooked you will now spotlight you. That is the shift, and you are in it right now. Beloved, don't you dare look away. Don't you dare doubt now. Stay locked in, because this is the exact place where your faith is being watered. And when faith drinks of the living water, it multiplies. When faith is watered by heaven's whisper, miracles cannot help but manifest. You are not watching by chance. You are watching because destiny said, "This one is chosen, this one is ready, this one cannot be left behind." And heaven is not begging, heaven is commanding, heaven is declaring over you, in moments, the financial miracle, the long-awaited shift, the inheritance that was hidden, the opportunities that were delayed, they are being released into your hands. Your story is about to shift so radically that those who saw you struggle won't even recognize you in your blessing. Those who whispered about your lack will be silenced by the evidence of your abundance. Those who laughed at your small beginnings will watch in awe as your latter days shine brighter than they ever imagined. This isn't imagination, this is manifestation. This isn't fantasy, this is fulfillment. And God whispers, not with doubt, but with certainty, in moments, your miracle will be released. Stay with me. Don't scroll. Don't drift. You don't want to miss even one word of this, because each word is a key, each line is a door, each revelation is a step closer into the shift. You've been standing at the edge of this for so long, and now the ground itself is trembling beneath your feet because heaven's weight is pressing down to meet you. Angels are aligning, favor is circling, doors are unlocking, names are being spoken in rooms you've never entered, and wealth is being transferred from hands that held it too long into your life where it belongs. This is divine justice. This is divine reversal. This is divine release. Beloved, if you are still here, it means your spirit already knows this isn't just sound, it's signal. This is not noise, this is a clear trumpet from heaven itself. The fact that you did not scroll past, the fact that your eyes are still locked, proves that your miracle is already hunting for you. Yes, your blessing is searching for you as much as you've been searching for it. And in this very moment, heaven is removing the walls, untying the knots, and cutting the chains that tried to hold it back. Think about this. How many times did you feel so close, yet something slipped away? How many times did you say, "This is it," only to be left with empty hands? But God whispers, those empty hands are about to be filled. The very places where you felt robbed will become the very places you feel restored. The very deserts where you thirsted will become rivers overflowing with abundance. Stay with me now, because something in your spirit is trembling. That trembling is not fear, it's recognition. Your soul recognizes its season. Your heart knows this is different. This is not another delay. Not another promise to wait for years. This is acceleration. This is divine timing finally catching up with your patience. You waited, you endured, you trusted, and now you are about to touch the evidence of your endurance. Beloved, listen, your name has been called in the corridors of heaven. And when heaven calls your name, earth must respond. Circumstances must shift. Finances must align. Opportunities must chase you. People must favor you. Nothing can resist the sound of heaven when it is released. And right now that sound is echoing. Your miracle is being released in moments. Don't move away. Don't get distracted. You are standing under an open window of heaven. You are standing where the vaults of divine supply are opening. You are standing where angels are pouring the blessings that were held back. And if you can hold on just a little longer in this moment, your heart will feel the breakthrough before your eyes even see it. Now pause with me and let these words not just pass your ears but sink into your spirit. You are stepping into a financial shift. Not a small turn, not a tiny adjustment, but a radical shift. The kind of shift that changes how you wake up in the morning, how you walk into rooms, how you speak about your tomorrow. The kind of shift that brings rest to the restless, hope to the weary, and fire to the dreamer. You are walking into the reality of more than enough. And right here, beloved, don't just receive silently. Declare it boldly. Write it into existence. Say it with your voice. Type it with your hands. Right now, in the comments, declare, I am ready, I receive this. Do it with boldness, because every time you declare it, you are carving it deeper into your reality. This is not just for you. Heaven doesn't give blessings to end with one person. Heaven gives so that overflow can spill into others. So take this moment, don't keep it hidden, share this with someone else, because the same God that's about to surprise you has a surprise lined up for them too. Sharing this isn't just kindness, it's multiplication. It's planting seeds that heaven will return to you pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And beloved, don't stop there, subscribe now, because this isn't the end of heaven's messages for you. This is only the beginning. Each time you return, another layer will be unlocked, another door will open, another revelation will be revealed. If this moment already feels electric, imagine what awaits when you stay connected to what God is pouring. Don't let this be the last whisper you hear. Stay connected, because heaven has more waiting in line for you. Stay, because we are not done. The shift is bigger than your mind imagines. This miracle is layered. It's not just money, it's stability. It's not just finances, it's freedom. It's not just resources, it's restoration. Heaven is not giving you crumbs, heaven is setting a table. The kind of table where enemies can't sit but witnesses must watch. The kind of table where everything stolen is returned. The kind of table where you don't just eat, you feast. Beloved, don't you feel the pull? The pull that says, don't go anywhere, don't miss even a syllable, because every word is stitching a garment of breakthrough around your life. God whispers again, in moments, in moments, in moments your miracle will be released. Stay with me, because what comes next will show you why this release couldn't have come sooner, and why it had to be now. Beloved, don't shift your gaze, don't break your focus, because the very fact that you are here is proof that the timing of heaven has collided with your waiting. This is no longer about hoping someday, this is about recognizing that someday has finally become today. God whispers again, and the whisper is louder than thunder. In moments your miracle will be released. And the air around you agrees, the ground beneath you agrees, and even the silence that once mocked you now bows to what heaven has declared. For too long, you've been the one holding the fragments, piecing together what felt broken, stretching little into enough, and hoping tomorrow would not look the same as today. You've seen others accelerate, and you've quietly asked, when is it my turn? And today the voice of eternity answers, your turn has arrived. Every delay has been overturned. Every barrier has been dissolved. Every shadow that tried to cover your light has been scattered. You are not waiting anymore, you are receiving. Stay right here, because revelation is pouring like oil, and if you move away too soon, you'll miss the overflow. You've been in seasons where money seemed like sand in your hands, it came and it slipped away. But now God says, I am putting stability in your portion. I am anchoring abundance into your house. I am releasing streams that will not dry up. This is not temporary relief, this is permanent transformation. This is not a short-lived breakthrough, this is a foundation for generations. Think about it, the same God who hung galaxies in their place, the same God who balanced oceans with a word, is the one whispering your name right now. And if His word can hold stars in orbit, it can hold your life in blessing. If His voice can keep planets spinning, it can keep your finances flowing. If His breath can awaken creation, it can awaken every dormant opportunity assigned to you. Beloved, don't you see it? The very atmosphere around your spirit is shifting. The heaviness is lifting. The fear that used to sit at your door has been silenced. The anxiety that made you question your worth is dissolving. And in its place, a boldness is rising, a faith is stirring, a confidence is growing that says, this is my moment, this is my release, this is my shift. Don't scroll, don't move away, because this is where heaven begins to reveal the hidden storyline of your waiting. You thought the delays were punishment, but they were preparation. You thought the silence meant rejection, but it was rehearsal. You thought the lack was neglect, but it was positioning. God had to hold back the miracle until you were strong enough to carry it. Until your faith was deep enough to protect it. Until your spirit was wide enough to handle it. And now, you are ready. Stay with me. The angels are not standing idle, they are moving on your behalf. They are rearranging paperwork, they are redirecting resources, they are shifting conversations, they are stirring the hearts of those who must favor you. There are people right now thinking about you without even knowing why. There are decisions being made with your name on them. There are doors unlocking that were rusted shut for years. And all of it is converging in this moment. Beloved, this is not small. This is not ordinary. This is not just a little extra in your pocket. This is a kingdom release. This is the type of financial shift that realigns destinies, restores families, funds visions, and writes legacies. You are not just receiving for yourself, you are receiving for generations to come. The miracle that is being whispered into your life right now will echo long after today, long after tomorrow, long after this season. Pause for a moment and imagine it. Imagine walking into the space you've been dreaming about and realizing it's yours. Imagine paying off what once burdened you and never looking back. Imagine lifting others instead of worrying about survival. Imagine freedom so real that it feels like wings. That is not just imagination, it is prophecy. It is heaven's blueprint already unfolding in your life. Don't let go, don't blink, don't lose focus, because the next breath of revelation is this: what is coming to you is not just provision, it is proof. Proof that God never forgot you. Proof that He was working when you thought He was silent. Proof that your name was never lost, your tears were never wasted, your prayers were never ignored. Proof that heaven always had you in mind. And beloved, this proof will not be hidden. It will be visible, undeniable, unshakable. Others will see it and know that it could not have been you, it had to be God. Others will witness it and be silenced in awe. Others will hear about it and realize that when heaven speaks, no delay, no barrier, no resistance can stop it. Stay, because we are only climbing higher. The next wave of this word will lift you into an even deeper assurance of what is already unfolding. And you cannot afford to step away now, because you are standing under the waterfall of your miracle. Beloved, if you are still here, it proves that your spirit is locked into this moment, and I need you to understand, this is not just a video, this is a visitation. You have not stumbled into this, you were summoned. Heaven aligned your steps so that your ears could meet this word, because your heart has been carrying a hunger that only this moment could satisfy. And now God whispers again with even more force, in moments, your miracle will be released. Don't move, don't scroll, don't let your eyes wander, because the miracle is not coming later, it is forming right now. As I speak, the atmosphere around you is rewriting itself. Delays are dissolving. Chains are breaking. The very financial flow that seemed blocked is rushing toward you like a river that has finally broken its dam. What once trickled will now overflow. What once stopped will now pour without measure. Beloved, imagine this, you waking tomorrow not with the same weight of worry, but with the assurance that the shift has arrived. Bills that once terrified you will be paid in full. Debts that once mocked you will vanish like mist in sunlight. Dreams that felt impossible will stand in front of you as reality. This is what heaven calls the shift. And that shift is not theory, it is manifestation. Listen closely, God is not just releasing money, He is releasing freedom. Freedom from the sleepless nights where your mind ran in circles. Freedom from the shame that tried to cling to you because of lack. Freedom from the silent comparisons you made with others who seemed ahead of you. God says, no more. You are not behind, you are right on time. You are not forgotten, you are remembered. You are not disqualified, you are chosen. Stay in this flow, don't disconnect, because the release is layered. This is not only about wealth, it's about restoration. Heaven is restoring what was stolen. Every opportunity you lost, every chance that slipped away, every no that broke your heart is being redeemed. What once was closed is being forced open. What once was blocked is being cleared. The years that felt wasted are being folded into this moment of acceleration. What took others a decade will take you a year. What took you years before will take months now. Beloved, do you feel that trembling inside you? That's your soul recognizing its shift. That's your heart realizing it's no longer begging for crumbs, it's being invited to the table. That's your destiny stepping out of shadows into spotlight. This isn't just survival anymore, this is overflow. You are stepping into a life where you won't just make it, you'll multiply. Where you won't just live, you'll leave legacy. Where your name will no longer be whispered in pity, but spoken with respect, with awe, with testimony. Pause and hold this. Right now, in Heaven's book, your story is being rewritten. And when Heaven writes, no man can erase. No situation can edit. No enemy can alter. God Himself is the author, and He is declaring, the chapter of struggle is closing, the chapter of abundance is opening. Don't step away yet, because here is the key to sealing it: participation. Faith isn't passive. Faith moves. Faith declares. Faith agrees with what Heaven is speaking. And right now, beloved, I ask you, don't let this pass silently. Type boldly in the comments, I receive this miracle. Let your voice echo what Heaven is already shouting. The more you declare it, the more you lock it into your reality. And don't keep it hidden. Share this with others. There are people in your life who need to hear that their shift is coming too. You may be the vessel through which their own miracle is unlocked. Sharing isn't just kindness, it's prophecy in motion. It's a way of multiplying what you've just received. And beloved, if this has ignited your faith, don't stop here. Subscribe now. Stay connected. Because what God is pouring is not a one-time drop, it's a stream that flows, a fountain that never runs dry. Today you've received the whisper, but tomorrow, the shout will follow. And I promise, you don't want to miss the next wave. Stay with me a little longer. Feel the fullness of this moment. Heaven has a line to tell you, your waiting has been answered. Your miracle is no longer delayed. Your shift is no longer postponed. The release is in motion, the blessing is unfolding, the miracle is manifesting. And soon, the world will see what you already feel, that God whispered and your life changed forever. So beloved, lift your head, steady your heart, and remember this: in moments, your miracle will be released.